Here we go, right? I mean, main event, looking to move to 10-0 in the UFC, keep this thing going. I mean, give me the feel, the energy right now as fight week is finally here.
Yeah, I feel great. It's feels like things are coming together. 9-0 in the UFC, 10-0. That would be nice. That sounds like a perfect number.
Obviously, the main event comes with added responsibilities, added spotlight, added pressure. I mean, is any of that in this first week like feeling a little bit much, or is it exciting? What's the moment like for you?
The photos we did out back, there was definitely a lot more than usual. That was a bit. I was starting to sweat standing on the spot, but no, it's all good. All good.
You talked about the momentum that you're kind of building. Like, it's been building for a while, right? I mean, people have been talking about you for years, and it seemed like it kind of slowed down a little bit. I don't think pandemic had to do with that, some cancellations, stuff like that. But I guess now that you're here, what does it feel like? Like, were you worried for a while that, like, the momentum was going to stop, or did you always believe that this was going to happen? What was it like?
Yeah, I always believed it was going to happen. Even when I'm not competing, if I got a broken hand or whatever, I'm in the gym training. I'm practicing a jab or just throwing kicks if I got no hands to use. So I'm always prepping. I'm always trying to get better. I'm watching the division and seeing what's going on. So just staying positive and doing what I can.
Of course, earlier this year, you made a hell of a statement in the last performance. I mean, was it something that just clicked that night, or is it been what you've been building towards? I mean, to get that emphatic result, like, what do you credit that to?
No, it was just kind of first because I just went a bit wild, and I just got a hit in the eye, and I couldn't really see him, so I just sort of kept swinging, and it worked out well.
So is that maybe the key, is that you need to be like injured a little bit to really ignite the fire for you?
Yeah, maybe. But no, a lot of the fights I've had in the UFC have kind of been guys, more wrestlers or guys that want to spoil, clinch, and sort of make it ugly. So I haven't really fought too many like pure strikers. So I'm now fighting a guy that wants to strike, like Dan Hooker. It was kind of get to let my hands fly. It was a bit more in the Sadiq fight as well. He was predominantly a striker, and this guy is even more of a striker. So it's good. They're the matchups I like.
Yeah, I was going to say, what do you make of Calvin as an opponent? Because, he's had some ups and downs lately, but clearly dangerous in any fight that he's in. So what do you think of him as a matchup?
Yeah, like you say, he's dangerous in every fight. There's no quitting him. Even when he got battered by Max Holloway, he's still trying to find a win the whole way through. So, and, there's a big argument people could have thrown a towel in. So, yeah, but he never quit. He was trying to win the whole way through it. So, yeah, fair play. He's tough as they come.
Is that a concern for you at all? I mean, the experience that he does have in 5-round fights, which you don't have, obviously the headlining slot, like he's used to it at this point. I mean, is that a concern for you at all that maybe he's got a little something I don't in that aspect?
No, not really a concern. If anything, I look at it as a positive. He's got miles on the clock. He's had those 5-round wars, and even the fights he's won, he's taken a lot of damage. So yeah, I look at it as mileage.
Certainly, I mean, obviously now you're at the very top of the division where there's some names that have been there for a while. But, I mean, are you looking at this as a number one contender fight should you win? Because you're kind of that fresh name in the mix, right?
Definitely. I mean, throw an interim belt on it. Why not?
Knowing what this could be, I mean, does it bother you at all that the champion is out saying, I'm going to 55 and you guys can hang out for a while? I mean, that can kind of screw up your timing a little bit, right?
Yeah, nah. Volkanovski can do whatever he wants. He's great champion, and he's leading the way. Like going up a weight, he's dominated the division so far. He can do whatever he wants.
Fair enough. Obviously, since your last fight, you've got a new champ from your neck of the woods. I mean, is that inspiring at all to see like somebody from our region getting it done? I mean, do you take inspiration from that?
100%. Yeah, like getting to train with someone like Leon as well, and like share the mats with him, get advice off him, and see him go through that and how he did it. It's very motivating. Like you see that you can do it. Obviously, I've shared the gym with champions before, like GSP, but to see someone from the UK like do it and be in the gym at the same time when he does it is pretty special.
Pretty cool. Well, obviously, a big moment for you, I guess. I mean, 5-round fight, a guy that doesn't quit. I mean, last thing for me, I guess, is how do you see this go? Because you're coming off this incredible finish, this big statement win, but then you got a guy that just doesn't ever seem to go away. So do you feel like, damn, we're going to have to go 25 minutes, or is it I can make another statement?
Yeah, Dan Hooker was that guy too. He's tough as hell. There's a lot of similarities in that fight, Tall, long, rangy strikers that are known for having 5-round wars. And I believe in my power. I believe if I connect, I can hurt anyone in the division. I think I could put anyone away in the division. But I'm prepared to do 5 rounds, so it would be kind of good to do it.
You talked about how you like watching the division. Give me your thoughts on the state of the division right now. Is it as good as it's ever been? And what are your thoughts on it right now?
Yeah, it's definitely a good moment for it at the minute. But with like we were saying earlier, Volkanovski just running so far ahead is sort of no clear contender. It's a good opportunity to try and sort of stand out.
And when you talk about the belt coming back to the UK, what did that do to the overall, just I guess, the community? I mean, everybody outside. I mean, did you find more people getting interested back into MMA again now that there was a champion on the home soil?
Yeah, 100%. Like everything goes up. You get a champion at first. The gym where the champion is, everyone starts turning up for training, and people that are slacking a little bit get a bit more motivated. And then it goes across the rest of the country, so everyone else realizes that you can do this sort of thing. It can be done,
And lastly, kind of touching off what John said, I guess, what are your keys to the victory? What needs to really happen for you to make sure that you get your arm raised at the end of the night?
I keep saying it, hit him more than he hits me. That's the plan.
That's awesome. Best of luck.
Thanks.